hey, so it's a great day because we're actually talking to Luke from Hermitude. Good afternoon, Luke.
Yo, what's up?
Not much, man. How are you today?
I'm really good. How are you?
Pretty great. So, it's lovely for you to talk to us today. We really appreciate that.
No problem.
So together you and Augusto came up together in 2001 to create Hermitude. Can you tell us a bit about you guys?
Sure. Yeah, we're kind of old mates from school, and we linked up one evening because we were just hanging out, listening to some music that we liked back in the day, which was like, you know, some kind of hip hop and like DJ Crush and DJ Shadow and that kind of thing, and then we thought, hang on a second, Gusto's dad has a studio. Let's get the keys to a studio. So we got the keys and we snuck into the studio at like midnight and started writing some beats. And then kind of listened to it the next day and went, oh wow, that actually sounds pretty good. And so we went in the next day and wrote some more, and it sounded really good as well. So that's kind of how we started.
Sweet.
Awesome. So you mentioned a few DJs before. Who else would you say might be your influences?
Well, yeah, they were our influences back in the early days, and then these days, you know, we kind of listen to anything from, you know, we're into like Hudson Mohawk and Flying Lotus and Lunas, yeah, kind of like all that kind of stuff. We listen to a lot of different kinds of music. We listen to like a lot of blues, like Dr. John and stuff, and bit of jazz like funk and Tower of Power and Herbie Hancock and. So yeah, and we're into like trap music as well. So yeah, we try and listen to as much music as possible and just soak up all the kind of good influence from all of it.
Awesome. So do you think your style has changed over the years?
Yeah, it has changed. Well, I mean, it's impossible to kind of stay the same. I think when you're in music, like it evolves so quickly, and there's always something really cool to listen to, something new. So you kind of want to stay relevant. And yeah, you want to like just basically kind of keep your own flavor, but also like take on all the kind of sounds that are happening, I guess, around the world. So yeah, we definitely evolve as we play.
Yeah. I saw on Facebook that you put a link to your remix of Flume's "Holding On." How do you pick the songs that you want to remix?
Well, that was actually a swap with Flume because we discovered Flume on a blog a couple of years ago when he dropped his track Sleepless, and we were like, oh man, this dude's really good, and ended up he came and played a show with us in Sydney, and then we called him up when we released our remix album of Hyper Paradise, and got him to do the Hyper Paradise remix, which just went ballistic. And then the deal was always that we'd do a remix for him, so that was the remix we did for him. So that was how that particular one turned out. But we get offers for remixes from different artists, and I guess we kind of just pick the ones that we're vibing on. You know, if we listen to the track and we kind of hear something straight away, then we're kind of like, yeah, let's remix this. You know, it sounds like we could do something with it. Whereas there might be other tracks that don't kind of pop out as much to us.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So it's kind of gut instinct.
Yeah. So your album Hyper Paradise was your latest release. Can you tell us what we might have in store, expecting from you coming out?
For when we come out?
Yeah. What's coming up next for you guys?
Oh well, we got the record in the works. We're kind of like now that we've kind of done a few remixes, we're kind of focusing on our own stuff, and it's been cool because we've been on the road for like the last 2 years with Hyper Paradise, and we've played a bunch of festivals, so we're pretty seasoned on the touring circuit. So we're kind of soaking up all those thousands of people shaking their booties to our music and trying to inject it all into the next record.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a good mix of like some kind of dance floor bangers, but also like we like a bit of dynamics in our music. So we'll definitely have some slow burners on there because we like writing that stuff as well.
Nice.
Yeah. So you're going to be at Rhythm and Vines. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, we can't wait. Like we've been hearing about this festival for years. You know,
yeah.
Oh, man, you've got to go to New Zealand and play Rhythm and Vines. Like,
it's crazy.
Well, hopefully one day. But so I think it was last year we played Rhythm and Alps, which is like their little brother in the south, and this year they asked us to come up to Rhythm and Vines. So yeah, we're totally stoked. Like we only come over to New Zealand a couple of times a year, which I don't know why it's so little. We should come over more.
Yeah.
Me, but,
yeah.
But yeah, we can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
So, how was your experience at Rhythm and Alps?
Yeah, it was cool. It was like a little bit of a smaller festival, but
Yeah.
it was really great. Like, it was in a beautiful spot, like right next to the Alps.
Yeah.
Right next to the Alps, and they put us up in this really baller accommodation, and there was really good music playing. Like, I think Gaslamp Killer was on after us, and so we just kind of, we were just, you know, in New Zealand, kind of having heaps of fun. It was awesome. So we're really looking forward to doing that again up in the North Island and getting a bit loose and going crazy.
For sure.
So
Time of year.
Yeah. So what do you think has been your biggest achievement so far musically, do you think?
Wow.
Big question, I know.
Well, this last record probably has been our biggest achievement. Like, it's been, as from a career standpoint, it's been our most well-received record critically. Like, from, everybody really liked it.
Yeah.
And, and it, you know, we won a few awards and stuff. So it's, I would say our this last record. So it's been a really, I like the way our career has shaped, because we didn't explode too quickly. We've kind of built it up to a certain point to where we are now, and, you know, we now have quite a large kind of shoes to fill after what the last record did for us. So we're now hoping to take this next record even higher, you know, and make it
awesome.
Extra super large.
Extra super large. That's the way to go.
That's right. We'll try.
So here at Radio Control, we like to ask the question: if Hermitude was a fruit, what fruit do you think you guys would be, and why?
This is the toughest of questions.
Oh wow! If I could choose a fruit, I'd be a passion fruit.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm sweet, and sometimes I can get a little seedy.
Oh, I like it. Nice.
Awesome.
I can't speak for Angus though. Who knows what kind of fruit he'd be?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you
very
so much. Thank you so much for your time today.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
We'll look forward to seeing you in New Zealand again.
Yeah, totally. You guys going to come up to the festival?
Hopefully, we are working on it. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, hope to see you there.
For sure. So now we're going to play the Hermitude remix of Flume, Holding On. You are listening to Radio Control.
You.